Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. In my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Thomas Erdell. We're here live on Beaufort's own from the Eagles Nest, round 2 of the South Carolina High School League 3A Girls Soccer Playoffs. Joining me is Wes Kerr here on a beautiful night in the Low Country on Ladies Island. How you doing tonight, Wes?
I'm doing great. I'm excited for some playoff soccer and should be a terrific second round matchup.
Beaufort winners in round 1, 13-1 on a goal scored in both halves for the Eagles there in that lopsided victory. Only goal they conceded was on a free kick. See what they have in store for their encore here tonight as they start with possession, but quickly taken away there and able to regain it. Beaufort coming in as region champs, ranked number 1 on maxpreps.com, and certainly lived up to that billing on Tuesday night in that lopsided victory.
Yeah, both these teams taking care of their first round matchups in style. Beaufort crushing Georgetown 12-1 and Gilbert blanking Darlington 16-0. As these two teams meet in round 2, they'll play the winner of this one will take on the winner of Waccamaw and Brooklyn Casey in the third round of these 3A playoffs.
And these two teams have met previously this season in one of the cup tournaments, with Beaufort taking that win 2-0, but Mr. Wilson, Coach Wilson's husband, telling me that a huge factor in that game was Lexi Jones, and in the next game after that one, she was injured and out for the rest of the season. So see how big of a factor that plays here tonight with her absence. Beaufort retreating all the way back to the goalkeeper, Joanna Laney, who was, other than the free kick, not tested whatsoever in that first round win.
Great collective defensive effort from that Beaufort back line. Did not give much at all for the opposition in that game.
And here's Reese Myers with the ball there. Pass to midfield. Beaufort just trying to advance up and create an attack for the first time here this game, but going to be given away there. And now Gilbert trying to go on the offensive, but Beaufort able to collect and the ball through, keep her out, and able to beat her to the ball.
Nice run there by Selena Duncan. She has been the main goal-scoring threat this year and has had a outstanding campaign for this Eagle squad. That's someone to look out for. She's got great speed, excellent instincts, and just outstanding finishing ability close to the goal. So that is someone to look out for on this Beaufort High squad as really the go-to goal scorer. The Eagles have needed a big goal this year.
Yeah, and that just whole, obviously they're a complete team being number one in region champs, but that whole front line with Blair Scarpa, Myers, and as you mentioned, the main goal-scoring threat, Duncan, just all three very capable scorers, and they all each got their fair share of the action in that round one victory. And here's Gilbert with the throw-in now, trying to advance the ball. Beaufort again playing stout defense, but
nice win there by Sophie Brown to retrieve that ball back for Beaufort High, but quickly claim out of bounds back here to the Indians.
And throw in there on that right side. Good job collecting the ball there, but straight into that Beaufort defense. And now Beaufort trying to counterattack here up that left side, but looks like that one's just going to travel harmlessly out of bounds there. Another Indians throw-in. And trying to catch up to that one, but Beaufort's defense is going to get there first and able to turn it. Nice pass to get it out of trouble there. Ball being kicked around here, going off everybody every which way, but still it kept alive.
What's interesting to me about this matchup is these teams have seen each other earlier in this year. You normally don't see that in the playoffs when you go up against these teams from other regions, but we saw these two squads face each other in tournaments. So you have film on playing each other, and how will that factor into how both these teams approach it, having seen each other before this year?
Definitely lessons learned from that game for Gilbert, I'm sure, and Beaufort probably feeling a little confident, having already bested this squad, but come playoff time, you gotta play.
Doesn't matter now. It's 0-0.
Exactly, and come playoff time, the competition gets a lot stiffer, and if Beaufort wants to advance, they'll have to play with a lot more urgency here. Coast to that first round win, but this one a little tougher, and will get tougher as the playoffs continue should they be able to advance. And Eagles throw in here on that right side. So far neither team with a shot on goal, just haven't really been able to get it out of their own half on either side, but now with the Eagles defense again stopping that attack from the Indians. And now throw in for the Indians here to restart play. And the pass there going up in the air, trying to find a teammate, and fall to her feet there, going up that right side, trying to cross in, but met by the Eagles defender and cleared out. So about the 4-yard line now, trying to go up that right side. There is Duncan trying to use that speed that you mentioned earlier, Wes.
She can fly down the wing, and that can be a problem for the opposition if she gets by them, looks up to opportunities for herself or find an open pass to one of her teammates. Tremendous play driver, and she can be that difference that you need to help spark things on offense.
And the throw in there by Alyssa Ailman, the midfielder. And now Pacheco, shot from long range, handled easily there by the Indians keeper. And that one from a long way out, trying to test her luck, see if she could force a mistake from the goal.
Yeah, never a bad idea to do that early in the game and, test the reactions of the opposing goalkeeper. Obviously, far away from the goal itself, but, still nice to get that initial shot on goal early in a game like that.
No trouble handling there for the senior goalkeeper, Hannah Miles, wearing 00 in goal for Gilbert. And another throw in here to the Eagles, but that one cleared pretty quickly by Indians defense, and Beaufort will have to reset here at about midfield. Myers with the pass back to her teammate. Pacheco again, trying to go long this time. And Gilbert able to get there first, but it'll be an Eagles throw-in yet again. Seen a lot of throw-ins here on both sides early in this one.
I like how Beaufort has responded after those first couple minutes where it looked like Gilbert had the ball on the Beaufort third for a while, but Eagles trying to find some momentum here and get the offense going.
Check it with the shot, and that one,
Not a bad effort there by Pacheco.
she keeps trying these long balls, and that one looks like it might have given the keeper a little trouble had it been more on target.
Just pushed it a little wide past that far post, but a nice effort there from well away from the goal.
So be able to hit it from that far out with that much power and accuracy, very impressive. I saw them taking kicks in warm-up down the field there, taking shots at their keeper, Laney, and, Pacheco had a very impressive goal where she's able to curl it into that right corner and, now trying to test her luck from long range so far.
She's
Two
shown her
bad efforts.
Yeah, she's shown her leg out there, and if she provides that accuracy, a game like this where goals could be hard to come by, two strong defensive teams, that's where you can find that
Gilbert trying
difference.
to play it to the middle of the box, but Beaufort defender there. And now they'll look to go on the offensive, trying to pass it forward to Duncan, but unable to get the ball. And that one just too far. And it'll go out of bounds for another Eagles throw.
Both these squads with some threats at the striker position. Kinley Mosley on the Gilbert side with 41 goals on the season and 9 assists. And then Eagles, it's Slinga Duncan who leads the way with 35 goals and 10 assists.
And a little update on the weather here on Lake Zion, as you mentioned earlier, a beautiful day for soccer in the low country, 79 degrees here.
It's definitely starting to get warmer over these last few days as we get into early May here in the low country, and still nice conditions today for some low country playoff soccer. A couple of boys teams still alive. May River and Bluffton both winning on the road, and they are in round 3 of the 4A boys playoffs. Beaufort boys suffering a heartbreak, unfortunately, to end their season in overtime.
Yeah, I saw the score on that one, watching you and Mr. Justin and Max, who was doing the softball with me last night on the Loco Lowdown, and 4-3 in double overtime.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate for them, but what a season they had, making it to the second round.
And that's a team that really grew as the season went along. And they certainly had a lot of growing pains early in that year, but to make it to the second round, a very difficult 3A bracket, says something about the coaching of this team. And even though they didn't make it all the way to that state championship like they did last year, Terry Rollins finds a way to get the most out of his team, and once again delivering an excellent season over here for the Beaufort Eagles, and see how far this girls team can take it. And I'm very optimistic about what can happen here today down the road, especially if they can get by this Gilbert team. There will be an opportunity for them to advance deep into this bracket.
And giving up the ball there, but able to watch it fly out of bounds there. Another misplaced pass from the
you
Gilbert
can't afford to make
offense.
turnovers in the defensive third if you're Beaufort in a game like this, where there are some tremendous players in this Gilbert team that can make you pay. You end up giving them takeaways.
And girls soccer not the only sport Beaufort and Gilbert are going at it against each other here tonight. Is Beaufort boys baseball.
Oh,
And
beautiful
that
save.
one,
Huge
great
early
save
save.
from Laney. And untested in that first game, as we mentioned earlier, but there's a first test for her there, and she lives up to the task. But as I was mentioning, Beaufort baseball at Gilbert right now score 0-0, top of the second, so that'll be one to follow along here as well.
Keep an eye on that one, the 3A baseball bracket.
Beaufort winners on Tuesday night, courtesy of a Malcolm Webb walk-off RBI single. Also pitched a complete game.
I'll tell you what, these Eagles have had a flair for their MAC. I remember coming here to cover a baseball game at Beaufort, and I believe I saw a walk-off home run last year. Beaufort trying to orchestrate another deep baseball run, and girls soccer trying to do the same thing here today.
And see the kick here. He's not going to be the one to take it. And pass out to midfield. It's going to find the foot of Myers, who's going to pass to Pacheco, who's trying to go long for Duncan, but a little too far, even with that speed. You see her trying to chase that one down there.
That went off the leg of the official.
Yeah, he blown it dead. Not one you see too often, or at least I haven't anyway. But drop ball, and a little deflection there. And that one's going to travel out of bounds for a goal kick.
Wayward shot there by Kenny Mosley, who I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, or at least a few minutes ago, who was their top goal scorer for this Gilbert squad. 41 goals on the year. Tremendous threat offensively for the Indians. Going to have to find a way to hold down her. But you also have some dynamic younger players on this Gilbert team, including Avery Campbell, who has 14 goals as a freshman.
Very impressive, to see a lot of these young players getting play time and be able to make an impact. And Coach Wilson looks like going to her bench for the first time tonight. It's
going to be our first corner kick, I believe.
Ashlyn Smith just checked in a moment ago for Alyssa Allman, and now a corner kick for Gilbert, first of the night, as you just mentioned. See what they can make of it here. Very hard to score against Beaufort in open play, so you got to use these set pieces to your advantage. As trying to get through there, but Beaufort's defense, a brick wall, able to withstand that shot. And it'll travel out of play for Beaufort throw, it appears.
Great hustle defending right there by the Eagles on that set piece. Green jerseys quickly swirling to the ball and able to clear away from danger.
And that's going to be huge for them tonight, is if they can play solid defense like we just saw there against these set pieces, because as I just mentioned, very hard to score against them in open play. The only goal he gave up is a save there for Laney. That one from long distance, trying to force a mistake from her, but not going to happen that time. But this Beaufort defense is so hard to score against in open play, and so far it appears this Gilbert defense as well, as we've seen both teams take shots from far out, just trying to force mistakes from the goalie or get lucky and sneak one into one of those corners.
Yeah, that's what it might take, a brilliant strike from well away from the net to decide the difference here, or it could be off the corner or a header or one of those set piece plays. If you're able to work the other team to get a corner or a free kick and take advantage of it. I don't think there's going to be many goals in this game. It's going to be a couple of brilliant plays or some mistakes on either side that will determine the winner here today and who moves on to the third round.
And another free kick here for Beaufort. Allen booted out towards midfield, but unable to get to it there, but taken away. And now trying to make things happen here. Going backwards, though, to reset. And out to midfield. See Myers there initiating plays from that midfield spot. Now Blair Blair Scarpa on the ball. Beaufort just booting that one up. A lot of action going on at that midfield logo. See a play go down for the Eagles, but play continues. Pacheco trying to go long for Duncan. Can she get to it? She's able to put a foot to it, but the shot is blocked. Superb defense from Gilbert there.
How about the effort from Duncan taking on 2 defenders and nearly got one on goal, but good hard work there by the back line of Gilbert there to deny the opportunity for Beaufort's lead and score.
Gilbert striker going to go down there, but no foul call. It's still in play. And Pacheco trying to go long again. Almost worked for them last time, but
Duncan just couldn't settle it down there. She was hoping to send that one on goal, but just couldn't quite get the best touch on it.
And we talked about Pacheco with 2 long shots, but how about these passes?
Yeah, I mean that's you need someone like that, behind your strikers to really deliver them the quality passes that they need to finish those chances on. And Pacheco has really done a little bit of everything. She's got a heck of a leg in terms of her shot making ability, but also just a great vision, eye downfield to spot those opportunities to pass the ball and give Duncan those looks.
And if you're, just a reminder, if you're enjoying this stream here on Beaufort's Own, you can text Beaufort to 801-801 to help support people like me, Wes, Javon Livingston, Max Araj, and whoever else decides to join us here on Beaufort's Own to cover local high school sports here in Beaufort County and the Low Country. Again, that's Beaufort to 801-801, and we thank you for your support. And Duncan on the ball now. Beaufort passing around that midfield, but going to give it up there. Team's going back and forth, just trading possession, but what a nice pass there. Get out to midfield. And Duncan unable to get to that one.
Like what I'm seeing so far from Charlotte Loomis, senior on this Beaufort squad. A lot of experience playing for this team and delivered some quality passes and just stable back there for this Eagle team. You need that experience to win, especially now when you get to these deeper playoff rounds.
Blair Scarpa with the pass to Myers. Myers trying to go up that right side there.
Ferguson on the wing.
Ferguson working the ball well. Able to pass to a teammate there. That one unable to go anywhere. Looks like it's going to travel out for a Beaufort throw.
Eagles have done a good job having most of the possession after Gilbert kind of controlled the first 5-6 minutes maybe. Eagles been able to at least have some more possession in that last third, even though they haven't had any shots on net. Gilbert's defense has done its job so far. They've been able to test the goalkeeper a bit and deliver some shots on net.
And some more substitutions here for the Eagles. See Kinley Mosley come in. And here's the throw. Trying to go to the middle, trying to go right to Mosley. Looks like Ferguson is going to check out. Pass there, and Gilbert.
It's moved by Loomis.
Yeah, it's just stumbled there, and Loomis able to go by her. Myers thought about taking that one, lets it go by, but now she has the ball at the logo. That 50-yard line here on this football field turned into a soccer field for tonight. And that one's going to travel out of bounds for yet another Beaufort throw-in. Beaufort doing a good job, putting a lot of pressure on this Gilbert defense, making them work hard. And see Pacheco with the pass to Myers, and Myers looks like she's going to try the shot, and just wide. Again, trying to go from long distance. Good 1-2 passing, though, between Pacheco and Myers.
Yeah, there hasn't been many opportunities, in the middle close to the net, so Beaufort has had to fire away from long range, and once again, just coming up short, but a nice effort that time by the senior Reese Myers. Firing a little to the left of that post.
And Duncan trying to find Blair Scarfer there, but unable to. But now ball wind up with Pacheco, who passes it out to the right side. But now Gilbert with their first possession, what seems like quite a while, as you mentioned. Gilbert had dominated possession in those first 5 or 6 minutes, but since then it's been pretty much all Beaufort. But still
aside from a few set pieces, the Eagles have been able to neutralize. I think Beaufort just open play, as you said. I think the advantage on it is on their side. You just can't afford to give up turnovers or bad fouls against your own side, and find a way to make Gilbert earn it if they do find a way to get some looks at goal.
And trying to do so here. This game is still scoreless. About 17 minutes to go, plus added time here in this first half. And it'll be a Gilbert throw. Trying to make something happen here. On that right side, the cross blocked by the defense of the Eagles. And now fighting for the ball, but it's going to go out of bounds. Just running out of room on that right side. And it's going to be another goal kick here.
Yeah, some more hard work from that Beaufort defense. They make it very tough to even allow the opponent to put shots on net. Some great blocking there. The bid from Alyssa Ullman, senior, from Gilbert.
And a kick there. It's going to find Blair Scarpa. Trying to push it up to the middle, but Gilbert able to recover. And now going all the way back to the keeper. Miles still with the ball there. And that one just ricocheted off. And Laney will handle it herself. And now with the punt. They get to the 40-yard line there. Solid drop kick there from the keeper. And Gilbert going backwards now. Blair Scarpa able to win the ball. Gives it away almost immediately. Good job from the Gilbert midfield, able to recover.
Times it's best to just wait to find a better pass instead of looking for that perfect ball. A nice initial steal there by Charlotte player Scarpa, who has looked good so far today, but not the pass she may have wanted there in the end. And his possession going back to Gilbert, and they win a corner off of that.
Yeah, good job from Gilbert offense, staying persistent there and winning the corner. See what they can do here. Their second of the game. And that one's going to be put up into the box, and Beaufort able to head it away. Again, solid defense there from the Eagles.
I think that was Gianna Pacheco right there close to the ball. Good reaction to head that one away and play a little defense there. We've seen her do a bit of everything in this game. Find some shots on goal and some pretty passes downfield, and everybody, all hands on deck when you're trying to defend a corner like that. And really looked good here in a couple different phases today.
And Myers now with Beaufort trying to go quickly here. But Gilbert able to recover. Looked like they had the advantage had they pushed the tempo, but taking their time there a bit and allowing Gilbert to recover.
What I like about this Beaufort team is when they play with speed, they can be dangerous. I've seen that, be an MO of this team, especially early on when they played at Hilton Head Prep and battled to a draw, came back from behind to end up tying the game and finishing in a draw at Hilton at Prep, and that's kind of where we started to see the lethal speed and the cohesiveness and the chemistry between these players on this team, and it's really starting to heighten as this season has gone along. And obviously, Selena Duncan has been the big factor, but others have stepped in along the way as well. And so if they can get back to the way that we've seen them playing with that great speed and up-tempo offense, obviously Gilbert is a very strong defensive team, which could hinder a bit of that. But I do like Beaufort's chances to find a way to break through as this matchup continues.
And Gilbert on the attack here now. Nice pass to the middle of the field. Shot from long range. That's going to go wide left.
Yeah, neither team is giving up quality looks. Most of them are from, the 20-yard line or deeper. Not many clear goal-scoring opportunities yet on either side. Gilbert has had a couple of set-piece opportunities, but Beaufort has defended well. Eagles have not had many of those yet so far, but can they capitalize when they get that chance if they do?
And that one's going to travel out of bounds. Gilbert with another turnover there. Throw in for Beaufort.
Tight contest with 12 minutes to go in this first half. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, it's definitely been a good one. And, at this point in time on Tuesday night when me and Javon were here in that first round game, Beaufort already had 8 goals. So
much different
much
ball
more
game
contested
today.
And, I'm sure Gilbert's feeling the same way. You mentioned
Right.
there.
Yeah, they scored 16 in that first
16,
game.
so.
Much different story here today. Both these teams showing their defensive prowess.
Pacheco, the pass to Myers. That one not too pretty, but still ends up. And now going to try and take a shot again, but no trouble there for Hannah Miles.
Miles feeling it like a shortstop on the bounce.
And now with
Making it
the
easy.
drop kick out past midfield, clearing it out of her goal. Again, Pacheco, the third time she's shot from far out. And every time, she's gotten the accuracy, just hasn't been able to put it through the net.
I like how she's putting those balls on net and forcing Miles to make some saves. Obviously, she's been able to handle it so far, but you just never know in a game like this.
Blair Scarpa able to win the ball there. But given away.
Well read.
Now trying to go long is Gilbert, but that one's going to come back to Myers at midfield. I got to say, I like what I've seen out of her tonight, just kind of saying about the 40, 50-yard line, facilitating for the Eagles with those passes. You mentioned Pacheco and Duncan offensively, but she's played very well so far tonight as well. See Gilbert trying to get out of there and a whistle blown. And it looks like there's going to be an injured player.
Looks like the trainer's coming on to the other side of the field to check on somebody here.
And play going to resume as throw in for Gilbert. Wasn't able to see that jersey number, but hope whoever it was, hope she's okay for the Indians. Don't want to see that in a playoff game or any game for that matter. And we'll also see how much that factors into added time here at the end of this half. Haven't really seen too many stoppages, but great job there to intercept the ball off the throw-in and able to get it to her teammate Duncan.
Oh, look at that speed.
Duncan, and push down. No. And
Gonna be a goal kick.
yeah, you see the Beaufort crowd not happy about that one. I hesitated for a second, to see if he was going to point to the spot or not, but play on as Duncan went to the ground. Looked like pretty hard. And Coach Wilson probably not going to be happy with that one. Probably gonna be talking to the refs
So
about
it
that
is
one and a half.
it is so fun to watch Selena Duncan fly down the field. I mean, one-on-one, just cruising by a stout Gilbert defense, and
And you have to imagine, if she was able to keep her feet on the ball and not fall to the turf there,
looked like
would
a
have
scoring
gotten it.
opportunity. And there she comes again. Almost get another look at goal.
Yeah, Gilbert defense trying to
She looks
not
like
give
she's
up
going to
that
be the
one.
game breaker right now with how fast she's flying and her footwork on the ball. It is tough to stop her.
And Beaufort with the throw. Pass in there. But Gilbert able to remain strong. But now Pacheco,
Great
good
footwork
movement.
there.
Past their teammate Myers, who's going to take the shot. And that one's going to go just wide. Great shot from her there. Saw Miles go to the ground.
Just pulled it a little to the right of that far right post.
Would have
It
been
was hit pretty hard.
would have been a beautiful goal had it gone in, but we still remain scoreless here. Beaufort dominating possession,
Yeah,
getting the majority of the chances.
The latter stages of this first half have really been dominated by the home side after Gilbert has found a way to assert themselves. Early in this game, Eagles have really, fought back in these last few stages of this half, and I think have been the better team for the majority of this game as we inch closer towards the halfway mark.
And good move there. But given away. And now Pacheco with the ball again. Trying to get through.
Look at that pass.
Duncan unable to put a shot down. Great work from Miles coming out of goal there and to not foul. Solid work from the Gilbert keeper. And now Pacheco will make the throw in for the Eagles. Trying to get it to Duncan, who's able to get it and cross in. And almost looked like a shot opportunity there. But Gilbert defense able to clear it out. Pass into the box. Scarpa, goal! Beaufort is going to take the lead 1-0 with just about 5.5 to go, plus extra time. And after dominating possession almost this entire first half, finally able to break through is Charlotte Blair Scarpa. Great build up there for the Eagles as they lead 1-0.
And we saw it coming as this half is worn down to a close. Beaufort gained more of the possession, really starting to use that speed, great footwork to their advantage, and then Blair Scarpa with a beautiful strike to beat Hannah Miles for the first goal of this match.
And just approaching halftime here. See, Pacheco cleared that one. And Duncan looked like she might have been able to intercept that one, but nonetheless going to end up with the Eagles. Pacheco with the pass there.
Well-deserved lead for Beaufort. Now let's see if they can find a way to close this half strong and get to the intermission
And
with the lead.
for Gilbert, they've had 2 corners so far this half. If they get another one, they're going to have to try and do a better job of capitalizing it. Obviously, that Beaufort defense, a tough puzzle to crack, but if they're going to try and tie this game and go on and win it, they need to find a way to do so. You see them trying to go off that left-hand side, but Beaufort defense, again, holding strong with Peyton Mullen getting in on the action there. As you see your pass down that right side there for the Eagles. Ball end back up with Gilbert. Trying to mount some offense of their own. Twisting and turning there with the pass. And that one put through is going to find its way to Laney. No trouble for her. goes Duncan
What hustle. Snatch that ball away, and here she comes.
with the shot and saved, but the ball's still on the ground there. Great defense from the Indians. Saw Hannah Miles with the initial save there, but the ball is on the ground and kind of in a panic there, as Myers will end up with the ball now.
It's really been all Beaufort these last 15 minutes. There hasn't been much going at all for Gilbert, and Beaufort really starting to win with that speed and the electricity of Duncan, some of those other forwards.
Pacheco with the ball there. See Mosley trying to challenge at the top, and that pass is going to be intercepted there. Kellyanne Moore at that midfield spot for the Indians, number 7. And that one's going to be blocked there from Avery Campbell. Good job from her as well with the rest of that defense. And now Mosley trying to make something happen here. Will pass off. And now with the 38-minute mark in the half, 2 minutes to go on the scoreboard, time's going to be kept down on the field by the referees. So we not know how much added time
Discretion
is
at
going to
the
be on.
official. Discretion of the official.
And that one's going to be a Gilbert throw. And looks like that's going to be a free kick for the Indians taken there, but that one going to travel out of bounds. And see a whistle there, but it's not appear to be the halftime whistle. Referee talking with one of the players out there. Can't see the jersey number with their back turned. That actually is Mosley. Number 17 gonna get subbed off. And play will restart with a Beaufort throw. See Loomis out there in midfield. Trying to turn the corner. Trying to go by 2 Indians there, but Kellyanne Moore able to clean that up.
A potential break but the other way for Gilbert. Pass was a little too long, but they had a counterattack brewing.
And again, turn the ball over as here's the Eagles throw, but gonna find its way to a Gilbert attacker there, but now possession back with Beaufort, but
Another giveaway.
taken away there. And you saw Avery Campbell there, number 3 is. That will be halftime, folks, as the Eagles lead 1-0. And we'll be right back for the second half here on Beaufort Zone. And just a reminder, if you're enjoying this stream, you can text Beaufort to 801-801 to donate to this channel, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, into the second half of this round 2 matchup here in the South Carolina High School League 3A Girls Soccer Playoffs. My name is Thomas Riddell. Alongside me is Wes Kerr. Wes, what did you see in that first half, and how are the Eagles able to take the lead?
Terrific ball movements and speed. Really starting with what we saw with the electricity of Selena Duncan, but they just found a way to continue to make good passes in that Gilbert attacking third, and then eventually it just seemed like they were bound to get one in before the halftime whistle, and they did, thanks to a sensational strike by Charlotte Blair Scarpa to really solidify what they did and to take that lead into the break. And now, if the Eagles right now find ways to play smart, make good passes, and try to find that second goal to give yourself some insurance as this game wears on. But you got to be pleased with what you saw from Beaufort, especially those last 20 minutes as they found a way to get the separation in that first goal.
And if you're Gilbert going into the second half, Mosley, their leading scorer, you mentioned earlier, with 41 goals. If you're going to try and come back, obviously you have to get her involved. If you're Gilbert, how would you go about doing that?
You're going to have to find a way to produce, in a better sense offensively than what we saw, and that's saying something, because Beaufort has really made it difficult for this Indian squad to really find that rhythm that we've seen. They've done a great job, limiting the amount of quality opportunities that they've had. We've seen a couple of shots from well out, and they haven't been able to do much on those opportunities, but all in all, Beaufort's done a great job really controlling the action, especially in open play, and aside of a few set pieces. We haven't seen much from Gilbert. They're going to have to find a way to pass the ball better and get some players in open space, and they have to really find a nice strike outside.
See them winning the ball here, pass down that left side, able to get to it. Pass into the middle, though, will fall to the Beaufort defense as they clear it out. And that was Ainsley Bryan, the junior, number 14 on that left side, who's trying to get by the Eagles defense, but unable to do so. And that one will travel out of play for an Indians throw-in. And Nicole Kelly will take the throw here, but Blair Scarpa contesting it there. And now boot up the line and trying to go long. Seen the Eagles try that strategy quite a few times, and now the Indians seem to be trying it, but the shot at goal there, not troubling Laney whatsoever.
Hasn't seen much, but she's taking care of business, especially that nice save she made early on that first opportunity where she had to extend her arms to make that initial save of this match. And that was a huge one, because it kind of came out of nowhere, and to be able to make that first big save was huge for Beaufort in this game to keep Gilbert off the board.
Yeah, it looks like a change here too for the Indians, with Mosley coming off, and you see that's Lauren Ansel there at striker now. So
maybe adjustments being made throughout that halftime, try to give some different looks for this offense.
Interesting decision. Obviously, you can sub players in and out, as we've seen great teams do.
Unlimited subs at this level of soccer.
Yeah, still, trying to give your leading scorer a breather, could be brought back on later in a vital moment to try and get a goal.
And you have other pieces that you can turn to on this team, and we've seen especially some young talent on this Gilbert side, so giving a chance to see what they can do and try to get them back in this game and look for that tying goal.
Looks like it'll be a throw-in here for the Indians. And the shot. That one
nice block.
deflected again. still unable to solve this Eagles defense. And gonna go down there. And looks like that'll be a free kick, and Beaufort gave up the lone goal on a free kick.
If you're Gilbert there, force Beaufort to make mistakes, whether it's bad passes or opportunities where you can draw yourself a foul and get a free kick, and we've seen Gilbert capitalize on that throughout the season. So an opportunity for the Indians, at the free kick a little farther beyond the penalty box, try to even it up.
See if she decides to take the shot here. Mosley with the shot. And good save there, but ball on the ground and able to clear away. And now Mosley with the ball again. And it's going to go out of bounds for an Eagles throw, but that was a great shot there by the Indians' leading goal scorer.
Yeah, and the Eagles had to quickly scramble to get that loose ball and clear it away. A really nice shot there off the free kick, and that's what makes this Gilbert team dangerous, because if they're able to set themselves up for scoring opportunities on set pieces like we saw there, it's really...
Yeah, and it appears they have Mosley playing in the midfield now. I thought they subbed her off, but apparently
she's
not.
still on there. Try to, she's a
by
player
Blair
of multiple
Scarpa.
talents. And
And
try if you can...
She's going to draw the free kick against Blair Scarpa.
I like the energy from Gilbert coming out of this half.
Yeah, and so far it's been Mosley, the leading goal scorer, who's initiated a lot of it, drawing, the free kick there, had the
Just great
shot on
great
goal.
adjustments by Michael Kleinfelder, the head coach, to give different looks and to try to get this Beaufort team off guard. Another nice save there by Laney.
Gilbert continuing to pile shots at her, but she's been up to the task so far every time her number has been called tonight.
Much better from Gilbert, as Beaufort been kind of caught on the side they haven't wanted to be at.
Yeah.
Thankfully, a couple of nice, quick plays on defense and some nice clearing opportunities and conversions by this Eagle defense to keep it 1-0. But looks like there might be a lot more work to be done here by the way Gilbert has really shown themselves early in the second half.
Mosley with a nice turn there and pass back, going long now.
But like I said, the key is to try to gain back in the game. They've been able to get some players open and pinpoint some passes. But here comes the Eagles, the other
Good pass by Duncan back to Pacheco. Pacheco trying to go long there, wins it back, trying to track it down. She will be able to, but just a little too much there. And whistle blown. Gonna be a throw-in.
Now for Beaufort, you find a way to reset and get back to what you were doing well and try to play smart with the ball and control the possession that, like we saw in the last 20 minutes or so in that first half. You have a 1-goal lead, you're trying to protect it, but if you see an opportunity to try to get another one, then you have to be aggressive and use some of that speed and agility that we've seen that they showed on that first goal to try to stretch this lead and go up 2-0. So you don't want to sit back too much, because this Eagle team would love to find a way to double the advantage against a Gilbert squad that has shown its potency for scoring lots of goals. So you'd love to get another one here early.
Pacheco trying to get along there. That one intercepted. Grace McLaughlin able to clear that one away, and now Indians on the offensive, trying to cross that one in the middle. No problem for Laney. And you mentioned, the last 20 minutes of the first half, Beaufort dominating possession, but here in the first, 10 plus minutes of the second half, it's been all Gilbert having the possession in Beaufort's defensive third. As Mosley with the long shot.
Gotta watch out for her. She has some power in that leg and scoring ability. That was a bullet off that right foot, but
and And it seems, with her moving back to midfield, she's had more space to move
Yeah.
freely, and that shot just opening up for her there. So, as you mentioned, good adjustments from this Indians coach.
They would find some different ways, and as I said earlier, it might take that, special shot capability of, one of your top strikers, and, they've given opportunities for Mosley to find room to put those shots on goal, and it really, it only takes one to tie this game. So you really have to be careful and continue to do a good job defending Mosley and, those top striking forwards on this Gilbert team, because there's a lot of soccer left to be played here, and Gilbert's, I think, they're really starting to find something and moving the ball a lot better now than what we saw earlier on this game.
And now referees conferring, and and now Gilbert with numbers getting through there, but the defense able to rally.
Looked like that back line was beat, but great job right there the last second. Peyton Mullen was there, outstanding senior on this Eagle defense, and Charlotte Loomis looking to do her part as well. It's these senior veterans, you'd love to see them step up and help lead the charge, and to deliver for this Beaufort High team going up against a potent Gilbert offense that's really starting to find its groove again, even though they haven't scored. They're looking dangerous as they try to mount the comeback.
Ryan with the throw in there, as that one will travel out of bounds again, and basically Brian will do it again as pass, trying to find Avery Campbell there, and free kick going Beaufort's way. And just another reminder here, folks, if you're enjoying this stream tonight, you can text Beaufort to 801-801, accept all donations, and just, be able to help us cover games like this here in Beaufort County and the Low Country. Again, text Beaufort to 801-801, and we thank you for your donations. Battling here at midfield.
Haven't seen much from Beaufort in terms of that dominant offense. See if they can find something here and look to stretch this lead as we're inside.
Giving the ball away there, though, but able to cover quickly after a bad pass from Brian.
Gotta play smart. You cannot afford to give the ball away, especially in your own third, in your defensive third.
Avery Campbell, nice move there with the shot, but right at Laney, spills out, but she's going to be able to recover. And Avery Campbell putting the moves on there, trying to shoot from long distance.
Just a freshman, but she is looking like a seasoned vet. Her quick footwork and some nice striking ability there to put a shot on Laney. But once again,
Great
Beaufort's
recovery.
goalie coming up big.
Great recovery from Laney there as well, after it fell out of her hands, but able to recover quickly. And now Beaufort with possession again. Myers with the turn. Going back to that defense, see Pacheco now. Gotta be careful though. Brian right there, and Gilbert have been shown to, they have been able to win the ball back there. As you see, trying to challenge was Nicole Kelly, and looks like that'll be another turnover there. Trying to go long for Brian, but that one's gonna be too long, and Laney will watch that one just go out of bounds as Peyton Mullen heads back. Looks like she'll be the one to take the kick, possibly. But Laney will actually take this one herself as she just passes out to Mullen. Earlier in that first half, it was Mullen, doing the goal kicks, but playing it out the back there. Beaufort just trying to hold on to this 1-0 lead. And for the first time tonight, number 25, Carson Crosby, will come on.
Charlotte player Scarpa with the only goal of this match so far in the closing minutes of the first half.
Very contested game, very different than the one one we saw in the first round Tuesday night. But I'd love to see,
But
both
the
teams
goal
battling
from
for it.
Blair Scarpa, she was able to find a position and find an open seam in that 18-yard penalty area, and deliver a beautiful shot to that top corner. Sailing it over Hannah Miles for that first goal, and that was probably one of the best opportunities any team has had. We haven't seen much of any chances that close. Gilbert has had to settle for a couple of bids well beyond that 18-yard box.
And Gilbert trying to work it up that right side now. Ball going to drop, but head out. And it'll be an Eagles goal kick. Or a corner kick, excuse me. Looked for a second like they were signaling for a goal kick, but it looks like it'll be a corner for the Gilbert Indians, and a great opportunity here, their third of the game. See if they can make something happen. You were trying to mark up, ball put into the box. Laney will handle it with no trouble there. A lot of action going on in that box.
It looked dangerous. It looked like the Indians would get a foot on that ball and try to smash it in the back of the net, but
great kick out to her
good
teammate
recovery.
Duncan. But a turnover there. And now Gilbert trying to go the other way. But Beaufort able to take it now. Pacheco, ever so dangerous. See her flying by, trying to put a shot on Cole, hits the side netting. That one a little
Beaufort
too ambitious there.
They can be a tremendous counterattack team when you give them space. They've got some speed on both the near and far side, and Pacheco can fly. We've seen it with Duncan. They have some dynamic pieces.
Kick
Can
out
really
to
do a good
Ainsley
job
Bryan
stretching the
there.
back line.
That one found the foot of Bryan, but bounced off for a turnover now. Going back and forth, battling for possession. Eagles trying to string together some passes, get shots on goal. Saw Pacheco with one just a few moments ago, but hit the side netting from far out. And Mullen gonna have to be careful here with a player on. But able
Great pass. Well done to find Byram. And then turned over again.
turn over here. See if she decides to take another shot. She will. But that one nowhere close. Avery Campbell again letting one fly from distance. But a goal kick for the Eagles.
She is an ambitious shot taker. It's just a freshman. A little bit wild there. This Gilbert team is capable of knocking one in from long range. You have to be careful if you're the Eagles. Like I said, it's going to have to, at this rate, it's going to have to take a strike from long range from this Gilbert team. By the way, Beaufort is doing a good job packing in defensively.
And goal kick here for Laney. Ball turnover. Campbell again.
Once again, just a great job reading that play and picking up the loose ball.
And foul going to be called. Again, that's the leading goal scorer, Mosley.
Very
Drawing
dangerous.
the foul.
She will get a chance right outside the 20-yard line.
And see what she decides to do here. Put it up for her teammates or go for goal. Definitely shown has the leg here tonight. And put it up into the box. And that's going to drop, and that's going to be a goal for the Indians, and they will tie this game at 1-1. Again, a free kick coming to haunt Beaufort. Obviously, it didn't have as much impact in the game Tuesday night, but a player down for the Indians as a result of that play. And if you go to injury timeout, we will be right back. back, everybody, here on Beaufort's own after that injury timeout. Indians able to tie it at 1, but unfortunately, Ainsley Bryan went down on the celebration. Just a
non-contact injury. That is scary to see, especially right after the goal went in, and you're celebrating, and all of a sudden you injure yourself as a result. That is tough sight there for Gilbert, but they do tie the score, and we got ourselves a brand new contest here.
And Gilbert finally able to get on the scoreboard.
And as you said, via the set piece is where it was either going to come on one of those long strikes from Campbell or Mosley, or a set play like that where they're able to send it into the box and then have someone knock it in, and that's kind of what we saw. But give credit to Gilbert because they have been pressuring, generating opportunities from themselves, whether it's been shots from long range or those set plays, and eventually one was able to go in the back of the net for you. And now the pressure is all on Beaufort here as they try to respond with Gilbert on the prowl again.
Yeah, they've led for so much of this game, but another free kick here, and got to be careful here with Mosley over the ball again. She was the one who put it into the box that led to that goal just a few moments ago.
Critical moment right here with 15 minutes left to go in this second half.
Definitely going to be a lot of stoppage time after the injury to Bryan. Hope she's okay, but see what Mosley can do here. As play will resume, shot into the box, right at Laney, and able to make the save. But now again, showing off the leg is Mosley, and a push there from Campbell, and that's going to be a free kick going Beaufort's way, and booting it down the field. Trying to find Duncan. The race is on, and Miles able to pick it up cleanly as you see Duncan fall over there.
Once again, those quick legs right there by Selena Duncan nearly beating that last defender to the ball, but Hannah Miles has done a great job reading plays, and when she's had the charge to get those loose balls, she's done her job. And not only making a couple of big saves, she's just had great reactionary plays as well throughout this game. She's done a good job between the pipes so far.
And now batting for the ball there, able to win it. Avery Campbell been so active this half for Gilbert. Reese Myers going to come back in for Coach Wilson and the Eagles.
I think the adjustments that Michael Kleinfelder made at halftime have really been working from the outset. Gilbert has done a very, very good job generating the offense that we've seen from them this year by using some of those stud forwards like Mosley and Campbell.
Player Scarpa across, Duncan unable to get to it. Would have been dangerous.
Good response here by the Eagles.
And with Myers fresh into the game, fresh legs for Coach Wilson, see what impact she can have. Played very well distributing passes from midfield in that first half. Been subbed on with 12 and a half left to go, plus added time in regulation. Now putting a shot, but blocked there. And Ferguson trying to make something happen for the Eagles. And Denai Reynolds-Morgan coming into the game for the Eagles. More fresh legs for Coach Wilson's team. As Lucy Byram, freshman, take the throw in there. See Duncan trying to get a foot to that, unable to do so. And now, gonna see player go down there. Can't see the jersey number on that far side, but looks like it'll be a free kick for the Indians. And now Sophie Brown coming on. Coach Wilson emptying the bench here as Duncan comes off.
You never know who could be that spark plug, that hero in a game like this. And sometimes some of those young players you don't expect to provide, that electricity, especially with those fresh legs out there late in a game like this. Sometimes you got to turn the bench and see that X factor you have to try to provide that spark you need to push your guys over the top, and should be in for a great finish here tonight. So we get to almost 10 minutes left to play in regulation.
And pass here to the midfield. Pacheco, solid pass there. But they're going to say
Offside.
out of bound there. And Nicole Kelly with the throw for the Indians. And see Campbell has been in the thick of the action here this half. Again on the ball there with the pass, and good pass there from Mosley. And now Gilbert trying to mount the attack here again. Putting it up there. If we're going to have to play good defense. And letting it go out of bounds. And now Duncan checking back in after a quick breather. Coach Wilson trying to get her some rest. Knows how important her legs
Yeah,
can
you want to see her in these last few minutes, but at the same time, you want to find some ways to rest her up and see if she can provide that difference-making ability here as we get to these final few minutes of play.
And Campbell there with the shot, but that one well off from goal. And a goal kick for the Eagles. Say out of bounds there on that touch line. Lucy Barham just unable to keep it in, and now the throw in from Susie Reed. And now Campbell trying to weave in between Beaufort defenders, but unable to do so. Beaufort giving up the ball at midfield, and now the pass going to find its way to Campbell. But turned over there.
Almost a lot of open grass there for Caroline Ferguson, but well done defensively by Gilbert to snatch that away from her.
And foul going to be called there. Free kick for the Eagles. And Pacheco going to be the taker here. Boots that one. A strong kick. Get to it. And Sleah Duncan trying to make something happen, but unable to solve that Indian defense. And trying to cross it in the box. Lucy Byram, but it's going to find its way to Hannah Miles. Gilbert keeper with 7 minutes to go here, plus added time. See if somebody can snatch a late winner, or whether or not we'll head to overtime, just like the Beaufort boys did last night. Getting the ball on that midfield.
Great pass.
Here's Blair Scarpa to Myers. Blair Scarpa, Beaufort's lone goal scorer here tonight, with a nice pass there, as you mentioned. See Myers trying to go long, but it'll wind up in the hands of Hannah Miles yet again. 6.5 minutes to go now. And kick out to midfield, high and deep. See Mosley out there again, making it happen for the Gilbert offense. And good turn and pass there. Finds Campbell, but Campbell unable to keep possession there as that one goes out for a throw-in. And now substitutions here for Gilbert. Susie Reed and Nicole Kelly going to come out now. Callahan Moore checking back in. Looks like she'll be the one to take the
Beaufort
throw.
has been tested in this one. It looked like after one half, chance that they would cruise here, but not the case here.
They just haven't been able to put together the strong possessions and shots on goal they were able in that first half. It's been a tale of two halves here, really.
Yeah, it really has. Gilbert has been by far the dominant team in the second 40 minutes. And still is controlling the play here as we wind down towards potentially extra time.
And that'll be a Beaufort throw. So you get to 5 minutes now and see if somebody can score a game winner late, or will we head to overtime? And, obviously still plenty of time left should this one remain scoreless. But, past two out of the past three, I should say, because obviously, Tuesday was the 13-1 demolition. But the previous two games that I covered here with Javon both went to penalty kicks, so that's something to keep in mind as well.
The overtime rules for the postseason, a little different than what we've seen in the regular season. We'll get to that if we do indeed go into extra
And
time.
looks like it'll be a corner for the Eagles. Chance for them here to
What an
capitalize
opportunity.
late.
They have not had many set pieces in the second half, but could this be the difference maker right here with 4 minutes to go?
All eyes on Pacheco, the taker. And she puts it into the box. And Beaufort not going to be able to generate a
Couldn't
shot
find
out
that
of it.
finishing touch at the far side. They had a couple players there, nobody able to get a foot to it.
And got to watch out for the Gilbert counterattack here should they be able to win possession. But it'll be a throw Beaufort's way. Beaufort doing a good job of keeping the pressure on Gilbert.
Tightened up these last 2 minutes as we
Pacheco trying to go long there, but Gilbert looking to counter. Good turn inside. Pass finds Campbell. Campbell trying to find Callahan there. Unable to put her foot on the ball, but that one out of play for a throw-in. Again, great passing from number 3, Avery Campbell, the freshman forward. Throw there to the feet of Campbell. Now Callahan Moore. Beaufort able to win back possession, but turns over quickly as they try to go long yet again. So far, these long passes this half haven't really been working out for Beaufort. Duncan able to win the ball back there.
gotta find a way to get the ball at the feet of Duncan if you're this Beaufort Eagle team. Let her speed go to work here, especially as these other players start to get a little bit tired.
Myers trying to get that one to Duncan. Duncan in pursuit.
More good work here by that Indian defense as we get to the 2-minute mark.
And gotta imagine there'll be a lot of added time here. We're not sure exactly how much, as it's at the discretion of the referee, as we mentioned in that first half. Saw an injury happen in this half, though, so had to imagine quite a few minutes, see if either team can score a late game winner here. And what has been a good one here tonight at the Nest in the Loco.
Both these teams have shown they have the capabilities to go deep in this 3A bracket, but only one will be able to advance.
And now Beaufort looking to counter here. Pacheco trying to go long for Duncan, but intercepted there. See Peyton Mullen going forward there. Solid footwork, good pass. See her charging forward. Good pass there, but Ferguson offside. An unlucky break for the Eagles, but a lucky one for the Indians.
Yeah, that's more of the ball movement that we saw at the end of the first half. Unfortunately, Ferguson unable to stay onside there at the end as she tried to make that run downfield. That's kind of what we've been needing to see for Beaufort after they gave up the tying goal and at least momentum to build on as Gilbert gets possession back.
And, you know, even though that possession resulted in an offside call, that was great link-up play with Peyton Mullen and her teammates just charging forward from that defensive spot.
Beaufort starting to find a second win here these last few minutes of this half.
Pacheco trying to get to that one. Cleared out, and here's Mullen again. Pass out. And Ferguson with the ball here, trying to go by.
Calls a goal kick.
They're going to call a goal kick there. Beaufort crowd wanted a corner, but
last off the Eagles.
goal kick here for Miles. If you're Gilbert, you know, you have to be pleased with the way you've played this second half. And, you know, just obviously you mentioned Beaufort having a second win here, just trying to keep it tied, going to overtime.
Yeah, I think Gilbert's content with
the slide tackle there, and that's going to be a free kick.
For the Eagles, it's 35-yard line, pretty far out, but
and Reese Myers over the ball. Charlotte Lewis over there. Myers just going to pass it to Pacheco. Pacheco, the shot. Miles save coming out of goal there. And the drop kick.
Nice bid there by Pacheco.
And Myers not trying to shoot that one or put it up in the box, just getting it to her teammate Pacheco and letting her take the shot. See Campbell with the pass there. Loomis able to intercept. Now battling for it on there with Campbell, and you got to watch out for her shots there, but that time was trying to get it. And Laney over there.
You got to be careful.
And
yeah,
Laney
live
having
ball
to go
here.
quick. Able to get back in goal. And you see two players take a tumble there. And
It's going to be a
corner
Be a
kick.
corner kick.
Wasn't sure at first whether or not it was a corner or a throw, but chance here for the Gilbert Indians. Corner is up and into the box. And gonna fall out of bounds. And it's gonna be a corner on the other side now. Callahan Moore, freshman midfielder, the taker, puts it into the box, trying to get ahead to it, unable to. Beaufort clearing. Gotta watch out for Mosley there, making plays. As she intercepts the ball here. And trying to pass it off, but unlucky turnover there. And it will be a Beaufort throw. A lot of extra time being played here due to that injury of Ainsley Bryan. And Carson Crosby with the pass to Duncan. Duncan trying to use that speed. Good defense there. And now trying to go long for Duncan. Able to get to the ball. The shot. And saved. Great opportunity there.
There was a bit of room upstairs, but a nice save right at the end. We are headed to extra time.
And tied at 1 apiece. We will be right back. welcome back, everybody, here at the Eagles Nest, tied at 1 apiece in this South Carolina High School League Girls Soccer 3A playoff game. We're in overtime now, and Wes, you were telling me just a few moments ago how overtime rules are different in the postseason than in regular. You want to explain those real quick?
Yeah, so first off, we will play two 10-minute halves. It will not be golden goal, so if the game continues, and if we're still tied after those 2 10s, we will play two 5-minute golden goal or sudden death overtime periods. So if one team scores from there, the game is over. And if we're still tied after those 2 5s, then we will go to penalty kicks.
Definitely been a very interesting game, a tale of two halves, as we mentioned. Beaufort dominating the first half, and Gilbert dominating the second. See who can possibly take it here in overtime. Checo on the ball. Pass there. Blair Scarpa now trying to create. Back to Pacheco, who will take a shot on goal at that one. And no problem for Hannah Miles there. Continues her stellar night in goal for the Indians.
Liked how Beaufort responded those last few minutes of regulation. The second half, can they carry it over now into overtime? Look to put some pressure on this Gilbert defense.
Yeah, it seemed they had all the momentum going their way. As you mentioned, see if they can carry it over here. Good pass there from Loomis to Myers. And trying to feed it to Blair Scarpa there, but unable to do so. And now Gilbert looking to counter. Beaufort defense holding strong, battling on that touchline. And Eagles throw.
Reminder, the winner of this game will play Waccamaw or Brooklyn Casey. That game will be on Saturday.
And just a reminder, folks, if you're enjoying this stream, you can text Beaufort to 801-801 and help us get to that game at Waccamaw on Saturday. Should Beaufort advance, help out with the travel fees and costs and whatnot. So again, that's Beaufort to 801-801, and we thank you for your support of the channel. And Pacheco, we're not ruining that sideline, but a throw in. And all going to find its way to Campbell there for the Indians. And now off the face of Reese Myers there.
Yeah.
Showing off the toughness after taking that one.
Warrior out there is senior Reese Myers.
And the Beaufort faithful upset about that call. I thought it should have been a throw in their way, but intercepted immediately. And that one kicked far there, and Peyton Mullen will pass back to the keeper Laney. Beaufort will reset here, trying to mount an attack. Carson Crosby, the pass there. Trying to go long for Duncan.
Great job. Oh, just offside. Just offside.
Just mistimed it there. Yeah, that was a great pass on the first touch from Charlotte Blair Scarpa, trying to feed it in to the Eagles' leading goal scorer, Selena Duncan, but
yeah, just a step maybe past that last defender. Great idea there. Try to feed the ball to the speedy Duncan. Try to get that lead back. Unfortunately, couldn't quite work.
And a score update on the baseball game over at Gilbert between Beaufort Eagles and Gilbert Indians. Gilbert leading 3-2 in the top of the 7th, 1 out and 2 base runners on for the Eagles, down to their last 2 outs to try and pull off the win. got possession there. Mullen will pass there. Trying to get the ball to Duncan again. Gilbert able to recover. So far, both teams playing pretty solid to start this first overtime. As Campbell on the ball and takes a shot, and right at Laney, able to make the save. Continuing to have strong hands in goal there. Only blemish was on that free kick, and the foul called there. Looks like it'll be a free kick for Gilbert.
Charlotte Blair Scarpa had the goal for the Eagles in the first half, late in that half to give Beaufort the 1-0 lead, but Gilbert off the free kick. Kinley Mosley and then Ainsley Bryan right there. Fortunately left the game with the non-contact injury, which really tough to see that for her and this Gilbert team, but that did tie it up, and that's where we stand now, deep into this first overtime period.
Throw in there from Gilbert, way out of bounds. Unable to find anybody on that left side, and it'd be a goal kick for Laney. And now Beaufort having taken the lead 4-3 in the top of the seventh.
How about the resilience from this Eagle baseball squad trying to pick up a huge win on the road.
Logan Brucher on third base with Hudson Mullen
they
at the plate.
They've had a flair for the dramatics so far in these baseball playoffs. Is really nothing crazy. We've seen that before. It's this Eagle baseball program, and that could be a huge win to really put them in the driver's seat of the district tournament.
Trying to repeat as district champs, but on the soccer field here, a throw in. Beaufort trying to get something going offensively. That one will travel out of bounds for another throw in, as Carson Crosby will be the taker. Crosby with the throw. That one headed around there. Good pass from Mullen to Pacheco. As Pacheco finds Reese Myers, who will try and get it forward to Duncan, but that'll wind up in the hands of Hannah Miles. And now at the 2-minute mark, just another reminder, time kept on the field at the discretion of the referee, so we'll try and keep up as best we can, but not exactly sure how much added time. Hasn't really been too many stoppages. Saw a couple free kicks, but you never know how much they might choose to add, as the pass from Pacheco here to Duncan. Duncan trying to create, go by a defender here. Good footwork from her. And good pass there from Caroline Ferguson out to Myers. See Ferguson with these one-touch passes, very clean out there. Beaufort trying to get
good job maintaining control of the ball here in these first few minutes of extra time, especially in this pass sequence on the Gilbert third, but it will be a Indian throw.
And Beaufort trying to go up that right-hand side there, close to that touch line, trying to force the ball there to Ferguson. Saw her have a couple of nice one-touch passes. And Myers now on the ball with the pass.
Quite execute the give and go there, trying to get back over to
Myers. Pacheco just gave that one away, trying to work the 1-2, but Eagles able to reset, and now Myers on the ball again. Pass trying to find Ferguson. Tough battle going on over there.
Just great hustle both sides defensively. Beaufort and Gilbert know how important these moments are. You don't want to make the mistake to decide such a tight game like this. And both teams have done a great job limiting quality chances for the oppositions. That'll do it for the first half of extra time, or at least this first portion of extra time, as they'll switch sides here.
Still tied at 1 apiece, and we'll be right back. Back in, everybody, here on Beaufort's Own, live from the Eagles' Nest after the first half of the first overtime here. You're still tied at 1 goal apiece. And Wes, what did you see in that first half of the first overtime from both sides?
Pretty even play, not many quality looks for either side in those first 10 minutes. Both teams playing some tight, hard-working defense, but I like the way Beaufort was trending those last few minutes. I think they've been moving the ball better and using that speed to more their advantage. Just a couple of unfortunate plays, tough offside call, and Beaufort has been doing a good job getting back to what we saw earlier in this game. We'll see if they can continue that, but it's a very dangerous, quick strike Gilbert team that has some explosive weapons of their own, none bigger than Kinley Mosley.
Yeah, and they were trying to go long to that right side on that pass there as this ball intercepted, but quickly taken back by Beaufort. Kicked straight out of bounds there for a throw-in. And another score update here. Beaufort able to tack on another run at Gilbert, leading 5-3 in the top of the 7th. As we continue here is the aforementioned Mosley with the pass there. And look out for Campbell. She's been very active this game. Could very well be a goal-scoring threat for the Indians as they try to take the lead and win this game to move on to round 3 of the South Carolina High School League 3A Girls Soccer Playoffs. As the cross in there, caught by Laney. Had to do a lot of work tonight, but been up to the task.
Yeah, much more work than we saw in round 1. She has had to make a couple important saves.
Mosley on the ball, the shot wide right.
Gilbert is kind of taking over now these last few minutes as we get into this second half of this first overtime.
I gotta say, it took a deflection.
Yep.
Here comes a corner kick. Beaufort got to watch out for those set pieces, especially if Mosley can get her foot on the ball, make contact. Able to generate some
Especially
offense
if
there.
you're able to cross it to where you have the most amount of teammates trying to get a header or foot on it.
And crosses up, and the header is going to go through the field goal uprights here on this
A good
field.
cross there, with the header a little bit high. But that was a nice look there for Gilbert. Eagles catch a break, and game remains tied.
Inching ever so closer to the golden goal, sudden death overtime period should none of these
True.
teams score. But the way they played in this overtime, both teams won it badly.
Tense moments here at the nest here in Ladies Island. It's been a entertaining evening of soccer, and see which one of these teams.
Maggie Brown coming in for the Coach Wilson's Eagles, fresh legs in that midfield as goal kick. And Mosley,
Oh,
good turn there. And another good turn. Putting the moves on Maggie Brown, but the shot right at Laney. That was some spectacular footwork.
Filthy playmaking right there by Keenly Mosley, but up to the task was Beaufort High goalkeeper
And Duncan almost
Joanna Laney.
able to turn and run with it there, but could not keep possession. And good pass there from Mosley, and now a shot.
But you're seeing a lot more of Mosley doing a couple of different things, not just taking shots, but setting it up for her teammates. So, I mean, great job coaching-wise by Michael Kleinfelder and his staff for making small adjustments that have really worked, especially after the first half, where they, as you mentioned, put Mosley as more of that midfield role to help facilitate the ball. And even though she's had some more chances to score, she has really been that leader and that spark plug in a couple of different ways, help Gilbert get back in this game. And if you're Beaufort, who do you turn to as you try to find a way to win this one yourself? And you have a lot of playmakers in your arsenal. You saw Charlotte Blair Scarpa get the first goal, and you have the plus speed with players like Selena Duncan and Caroline Ferguson, who's been great tonight as well.
Mosley again trying to get away from
Working
that
on
Beaufort
three defenders
defense.
right there. Nice job by Beaufort's D, Charlotte Loomis, senior.
That one kicked high into the air.
Ooh,
Could have been dangerous
nervous
there.
for a second. It hung up in the air for a while.
I thought I was going to go straight over, but it dropped there a little. But Laney able to make the catch.
It's a tense moment if you're a goalkeeper on that high arcing shot.
And now trying to run with it was Caroline Ferguson on that right wing for the Eagles, but ball will travel out of bounds for a Gilbert throw-in. Nicole Kelly will be the taker, it appears. Approaching 4 minutes to go here, plus added time. And what a juggle there. Showing off all the moves tonight.
She's got a lot of tools in her bag for sure.
Myers with the pass. Trying to get the ball to Ferguson there. Ferguson trying to be the defender to it, but able to clear that one. And that'll be a throw-in.
Gilbert's really been able to do a good job neutralizing Beaufort's tremendous offense. Eagles trying to find that spark plug here. So get towards the waning minutes of this first overtime.
Myers with the pass to Peyton Mullen. Drives a low shot. Saved and pushed away there.
Oh, the rebound was right there.
Yeah, just
Eagles could get a foot on it.
unable to chase it down. What a save from Hannah Miles. Fortunately for her, Beaufort wasn't able to get to that rebound, but a great save and remains deadlocked at 1.
Good hustle here from Gilbert. Beaufort has numbers back though.
And throw in Beaufort's way.
Charlotte Loomis working hard. Senior stand-in of this Eagles back line. Alongside her and Peyton Mullen, they've put in the work here tonight's game. This could be their last action here on their home field. Want to go out strong here at the Nest.
And 6-3 now the score over at Gilbert in baseball. Eagles lead in the bottom of the 7th, trying to close that one out. And victor still to be decided here, tied at 1 as we approach the 2-minute mark in this half plus added time. Both teams trying to advance past the midfield here. See a lot of back and forth possession going on as Myers will turn and pass that one.
If you're Beaufort at this point, you just cannot give anything easy. Do not be careless with the ball.
Myers going down there and draws the foul. That was a good job from her to win the possession back and, turn and draw the foul there. See Beaufort sending a lot of players forward.
They can capitalize here.
Peyton Mullen
The goal here
kick.
would almost surely win the game.
Mullen to take the free kick. Line drive. And now Duncan, they're going to say she's onside, trying to use the speed. The shot, save. Great job there from Miles. Unbelievable. Very rare to see Selena Duncan miss from point
And
blank
the hustle
range.
defensively to keep up with her and force her, to have more of that low-quality shot. And then tremendous save there at the end by Hannah Miles. I think Duncan wanted to do a little bit more of that, but the hustle by that defender kind of limited what she was able to do there as well, and then the goalie made the stop.
And the foul, free kick going Beaufort's way. A little shove there from Lauren Ansel. And now Peyton Mullen over the ball. And if you're Beaufort, that's exactly what you wanted. Selena Duncan.
And a beautiful ball picked out there right for her. She stays on side. She has a little bit of a step in front of the defender. Just couldn't quite get the clean shot she wanted.
Now Pacheco. That ball will travel out for a corner. Late chance here for Beaufort. Pacheco stumbling there a little bit, but able to get to her feet. And now all the Beaufort fans on their feet. Cross in from Pacheco. And cleared away from the defense, but good effort there as we will head to the second overtime period with golden goal rules. Still tied at 1. We'll be right back here on Beaufort Zone. on Beaufort's own. Just a reminder, if you're enjoying this stream, you can text Beaufort to 801-801 to help support our coverage of local high school sports, such as this entertaining girls 3A South Carolina High School League playoff round 2 matchup. Again, that's Beaufort to 801-801, and thanks for your support of this channel. Wes, what'd you see in that first overtime period as we shift to golden goal rules
A lot
now?
of action right near the end. Beaufort nearly getting the goal they needed. Beautiful ball to Duncan, but a nice save by Gilbert's keeper there. And it's a great hustle on that closeout, as we both mentioned. But, after Gilbert controlled it for most of that overtime, Beaufort had that golden opportunity they could not convert. Here we go into golden goal, sudden death in this 5-minute overtime session.
And not that, PKs wouldn't be thrilling, but to see a golden goal would be absolutely sensational here. See if any of these teams can pull it off. Gotta imagine a lot of those players getting tired, though. Gotta dig deep here if you want to advance to round 3 and go to Waccamaw. All to play for here still. It's tied at 1 apiece.
Gotta channel that extra energy, every little bit you have left. Try and provide a difference here. Find that winner.
Throw in there. Finds Blair Scarpa, but ball will be turned over. And now Gilbert trying to transition to that offense. As Beaufort clears it away for a Gilbert throw-in. Pass there, but ball given away as it'll travel out of bounds. Looks like that'll be a Beaufort throw. And throwing there, able to keep possession that time. See Loomis on the back end for Beaufort. Line drive kick there, low, intercepted by the Indians. I'm not able to see the jersey number there, but great anticipation on that pass as that ball will travel out of bounds for yet another throw-in. And one final update here from Gilbert. Beaufort baseball able to take the victory 6-3 over the Indians as they continue to advance through the playoffs in that lower state district.
Yeah.
Trying to repeat as district champs.
Another gritty win by this Beaufort team. Have that flair for some dramatic wins, and doing it again here. A couple of big runs late. So already the 2-minute mark of this first half of the second overtime session.
Going by quick here. Added time, again, we're not exactly sure how much as it's kept at the discretion of the referees on the field. We'll do our best to keep up here. Good job from Laney there, but got to watch out here as Indians' leading goal scorer had the ball. But that one shot right at Laney.
Make the pressure
Anytime
for those
Mosley...
goalies to make saves. Never know what can happen.
Anytime Mosley has the ball for Gilbert and space like that to shoot, you gotta be careful if you're Beaufort, as they were trying to go on the offensive there, but Blair Scarpa
Trying to let someone else beat you. You don't want to give it to Mosley in space at this point of the game.
Every shot on goal very tense with the golden goal rules. Sudden death now in implementation here in the second overtime.
In no hurry to restart this one.
Yeah, definitely taking their time, to get a breather.
See more of a conservative approach. You don't want to make a mistake. You try to play for penalties. You try to go for the win right here in this golden goal session.
Myers with the ball. Beaufort trying to make something happen here. Myers on that right side out there. The pass into the box. finding Duncan, but Duncan unable to get a shot off.
That was the look he wanted right there. Duncan just unable to get a foot to that loose ball in the box.
That was a great job from Myers to be able to twist and turn and find space on that right-hand side.
Tremendous look there.
And that'll be the end of the
first half.
First half here in double overtime. We'll be right back here on Beaufort's Own, still tied at 1. Welcome back in, everybody, here from the Eagles' Nest, still tied at 1 apiece in round 2 of this girls soccer 3A playoff game. And Beaufort at the end of that first half there got the look they wanted with Myers crossing into Duncan, but unable to score there.
Sensational cross there from Myers. It landed right near the feet of Duncan, just could not put that foot on it. If she had good control of it, that could have been the winner right there. Just wasn't to be for the Eagles there, but they've had the big quality chances in these overtime periods, just have not been able to put the finishing touches on them.
Hannah Miles with the goal kick there. Nice pass. As Gilbert trying to go on the offensive now, stuck in between two Beaufort defenders there, but somehow able to maintain possession. And winning it back there. Patillo, but kind of just kicking that one away, trying to keep it away from Beaufort. See how much either team will want to push the pace with the golden goal sudden death winner in effect, or whether or not they try, conserve energy and play for penalties. But you got to imagine you'd like to win it right here, right now. You just don't know how much legs they got left in them. Really got to dig deep here if you want to come up with a game winner. Haven't played 80 minutes plus regulation, and then now 2 overtime periods.
20 minutes and then 10 more. That's a lot of soccer. So you start to get tired, you start to get fatigued. Who can have that extra step? Extra energy, try to win it right here.
And Laney having to go to the ground there. Could have been deadly had she not been able to get to that one. You see Duncan, and the free kick called going Gilbert's way. Well, Duncan put the cleat up in the air there. And Lauren Ansel, senior midfielder, number 18 for the Indians, with the kick. And now Campbell is trying to take a shot there, but just too many bodies. Wayward pass. Good pass there from Ansel. And now at the 2-minute mark, again, just another reminder, time kept down on the field. Time to see whether or not we'll go to PKs here. See if someone can snatch a late game winner. Pacheco with the ball at her feet.
Maybe a chance for a counter here. Ball played a little too far.
See Duncan trying to chase it down. And that
We
one
have
just
time for a little bit more action before the whistle.
kicked out of bounds there.
You have to hurry here.
Throw here, the turn. Unable to get that one through. Good defense here from Gilbert, but possession there. Shot going to the ground was Blair Scarpa.
Oh, physicality right near the end line.
Yeah, see Mullen and Campbell, a little shoving going on there over that throw in. And the ref having a talk with both of them now. And looks like a yellow card being shown there to Peyton Mullen. And this intense playoff game here, emotions running high, as we're probably just a few moments away from possible penalty kicks.
Trying to maybe rattle either team mentally at this point as we get into potential penalty kicks.
And the throw in here for Ansel whenever play does resume. Taking their time here. And ref will blow the whistle as play restarts. Chance for both teams to get a breather there. And that'll send us to penalty kicks. We'll be right back here on Beaufort's Own, still tied at 1. Welcome back, everybody, here on Beaufort Zone. We are headed to penalty kicks here in round 2 of girls soccer South Carolina High School League playoffs here at the Nest. And just a reminder, if you're enjoying this stream, you can text Beaufort to 801-801 to donate. And should Beaufort advance, that would help us go cover their game at Waccamaw. And I also want to give a shout out to Nancy and Sherry for keeping us company in the chat tonight. Always enjoy people popping in saying go Eagles or go whoever the opposing team is, showing love.
Appreciate it. But Thomas, what a game we've been blessed to watch today.
Oh, for sure. Couldn't have asked for a better one. You know, it's always fun coming out here to the Nest. Never disappoints. And this is now the third Beaufort girls soccer game I've covered where they've gone to penalty kicks. So
this one the biggest of them all this year for a spot in the third round of the 3A South Carolina High School League playoffs. And here we go.
And for the right to move on to the third round, as you just mentioned, here comes Joanna Laney with Miles already over there.
Takes guts. As a goalkeeper, you have to guess the right way, which the penalties will be going. Much easier said than done. You have to have good reactions. There definitely is a skill factor. A lot of people say it's a flip of the coin, but there is skill at both ends. Both the shooter and the goalkeeper have to produce in the clutch. See who the first kick taker will be. Will be Gilbert who will go first.
And Patillo, the junior midfielder, will square off against Laney. First kick on the way. Ref will blow the whistle. And she'll score as the Indians will take a 1-0 lead here in this shootout.
Beautiful penalty just inside that right post. If you put it to one of the sides and you hit it hard, you have a great chance of scoring on that penalty kick, and that was textbook job.
And Loomis up first for the Eagles. And skies it through the uprights of that field goal post. Unable to tie it there. And now a huge kick. And now Campbell with the kick, and the Indians take a 2-0 lead.
Two perfect penalties in a row, both of that same side here for Gilbert. Beaufort needs to get on the board right here.
Peyton Mullen with a chance to put Beaufort on the board here. And now pressure on Beaufort, having to make every kick here. And she will bury that one in the bottom left corner to make it 2-1. First score of this shootout for the Eagles. See if Laney...
The goalie guessed the wrong way, but it was put in the exact right place inside that left post. Not much you could have done. Great penalty there. Beaufort gets on the board. You're 2-1 Gilbert.
And now Mosley able to put that one past Laney, the leading scorer.
Man, she made that look effortless.
3-1 now. And Pacheco coming up for Beaufort in a must-score situation, down 2 goals here in this shootout. And that one's going to go right by Miles. 3-2, Pacheco able to score. Keeping Beaufort in this one after that Charlotte Loomis miss.
See if Lane can come up clutch here.
Mackenzie Tate, sophomore forward. Number 2, the kick taker here.
All of the penalties have gone to the right side so far. What will Gilbert opt for this time?
And that that one just right over Laney. She was in the perfect spot, but could not get to it as Tate will make it 4-2.
And now
Gilbert still has to have yet to miss a kick.
And now Beaufort must score here to keep this alive.
Season on the line for the Eagles. And a trip to round 3. And Myers puts it past Miles. Able to stay alive for the Eagles. 4-3 now.
Gilbert can win it right here.
Kick on the way from Laura Ansel. Will it be the winner? And it will be. And it's going to be Gilbert advancing to the third round as they win 5-3 in penalty kicks here on Beaufort's own From the Nest. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. My name is Thomas Riddell. Alongside me has been Wes Kerr. And until next time. And just a reminder, text Beaufort to 801-801 to help support our coverage of local high school sports here in Beaufort as playoff season continues.